Throughout history, war has been followed by outbreaks of infectious diseases, and the war on Tigray is no exception. The spread of infectious diseases have been reported in the region since the onset of the war, with malaria and zoonotic diseases being the most prevalent. Dr. Hayilum Kasai, Director General of Tigray Health Research Institute, says, although outbreak of infectious diseases is common during war, in the case of Tigray, the war followed by the siege that has crippled the health system has made it impossible to deal with outbreaks.
Apart from the war, what's really affecting us is the siege. In fact, regarding to these outbreaks, we have very limited information due to the reasons I have tried to mention. We have communication blockouts, we don't have transportation system, and we don't have reports from the western Tigray, some parts of eastern Tigray and northwestern Tigray, and there is no clear information from the community as well. Even from the reporting health facilities, it's usually less than 30 or 40%, which is the reporting rate, or the data that we are getting is not more than 40%. So if I told you some numbers, this will not tell the exact magnitude of the problem in Tigray right now. So just this can be tips of the icebergs.
Dr. Hayilum said currently the outbreak of unseasonal malaria had become the most prevalent disease, and that health facilities across the state are not equipped to deal with outbreaks, with over 26,000 cases reported this year alone, accompanied by many deaths.
We usually expect some outbreaks, malaria outbreaks in Tigray, but this is unseasonal malaria outbreak. And overall, since the last 1 year, or January 2022, we have above 26,000 cases of malaria cases, with accompanied by many diseases, because we can calculate each disease because most of the days are in the community. Before resumption of the hostilities again, we have about 1,000 loads of malaria per week. Usual sites around Shiraro, Dasilasi, Abergel are the high spots of malaria. So at least in above 16 wards of Tigray right now, there is malaria outbreak.
He also added that easily preventable and treatable zoonotic diseases like rabies and anthrax are spreading in the region, and that Tigray's health facilities are not equipped with confirmatory tests or medicines for these diseases.
The last 1 year of the Gregorian calendar, we have above 450 anthrax cases, accompanied by followed by many diseases. Within 1 week, in week 33, we have above 13 anthrax cases with 2 diseases. So the other surprise with anthrax, even the 2 diseases were with better treatments that we have. Rabies, as you know, it's a very treatable disease. It's very preventable disease. So this was not our main headache. Now with rabies, we have above 430 cases of suspected rabies cases, with around 49 diseases from rabies. So we have many dog bites. The problem with rabies, one, we don't have this post-exposure prophylaxis. We have dog bites, other than the supportive care, we don't give them anything because we don't have the vaccine, the treatment for rabies. On top of that, we don't have a confirmatory test for rabies.
According to Dr. Hayilum, the whereabouts of thousands of tuberculosis and HIV patients is unknown, and that is a very serious concern as the disease could be spreading with no way to treat them.
Before the war starts, we have about 7,000 tuberculosis cases before the war. So around 89 was MDR tuberculosis. From this, around 7,000. So we really didn't know their status now. Did they really die? Are they surviving? Did they take their medication properly? We didn't know. This is a very serious issue. TB is operating in the community. We don't have confirmatory tests, and the community is being infected, and we don't have. On top of that, we don't have enough medicines. So this is really very, very serious problem. The other is with HIV/AIDS. Previously, before the war, we have around 45,000 clients. 45,000 clients. We were doing regularly CD4 counts and viral load in these health institutes, because this health institute was a reference laboratory for the region as a whole. Now we don't have cartilages. We are not doing CD4 count. We are not doing viral load. So their status is not known. And from some tests that we are doing, the positivity rate of HIV is very alarming.
The doctor also noted that vaccine for preventable diseases that have measles and polio-like symptoms are also being reported in Tigray.
We have many pertussis cases, which is very vaccine preventable. We are seeing in the community measles-like diseases, measles, which is very vaccine preventable. We have seen acute flaccid paralysis-like diseases. We have 6 reports of what you call the polio-like acute flaccid paralysis disease, or what you call polio-like disease, poliomyelitis. So we were in the era of polio eradication. By now, probably there is polio outbreak in Tigray. We are in the verge of polio outbreak in Tigray. So, as I have told you, we don't have this confirmatory test for polio because that was diagnosed with viral culture. But still, we believe it's operating in Tigray. We have seen clinically, they look like polios.
With the resumption of hostilities, the doctor said that he fears the spread of diseases could worsen as new IDPs are expected, and most respiratory tract diseases are commonly found among internally displaced persons.
There are repetitive shellings, airstrikes, and we expect more IDPs. The respiratory tract infections, the diarrheal diseases, they were very common. From the amounts that we were seeing, 70-80% are from in the IDP sites.
Lastly, the doctor said the international community needs to play its part to curb the health crisis in Tigray and avert outbreaks from spreading to neighboring regions.
Opening one corridor for humanitarian troops, and that's possible, quite possible. And the two parts have the responsibility to do this. And it's true for the international community as well. Next is, if that is impossible, airdrops is also another possibility. Non-flying zone can be ordered in Tigray. Why not? It's quite possible. Non-flying zone can be ordered in Tigray. The international community can do this. So the two parties will be ordered. In Tigray there will be non-flight zone. Then, so the aircrafts, they can deliver medicines. That's easy, and that was practiced in different parts of the world.